Hello friends, welcome to the series of videos for the explanation of chapter 15 Purushottama Yoga of the holy and inspiring Srimad Bhagavad Gita, one shloka at a time. This explanation is based on Jnaneshwari, which was written by Santa Jnaneshwar more than 725 years ago. In the 11th shloka of the 15th chapter, Bhagavan Sri Krishna says, Yatanto yoginaschainam pasyantyatmanyavasthitam yatantopyakrutatmano nainam pashyantya chetasaha. Meaning, enlightened yogis who strive hard do see the soul in the place of the soul. But ignorant people whose minds are not cultured cannot realize this self even if they try. Let us understand this shloka a little bit further. In the previous verse, Bhagavan Sri Krishna said that the soul cannot be recognized by the ignorant people. Only those with the enlightened vision can recognize the soul. In this shloka, he says that anyone might make efforts to understand the soul, but whether these efforts result in success or go in vain depends on whether they are from the ignorant people or the enlightened yogis. The wise recognize that the soul is in the place of the self, and the bodily pain or pleasure is in the place of the body. Sant Jnaneshwar Maharaj explains this through different examples. He says, ज्ञाने का जयाचे डोळे देखोनी न राहती देहीचे खोळे सूर्य रश्मी आणि आळे ग्रीष्मी जैसे जैसे तारांगणी भरले गगन समुद्री बिंबले परिते तुटोनी नाही पडले ऐसे निवडे. Meaning, just as the intense rays of the sun in the summer do not get stuck in the clouds, but penetrate through them and reach the ground, in the same way, wise men, having full knowledge of the Brahman, do not stop at the physical form and do succeed in reaching with their vision up to the soul. The sky full of stars is reflected in the sea, but those stars do not fall down. They remain in their place, and the scene in the ocean is only an illusion, just a reflection. In the same way, even though the power of consciousness is seen in the place of the body, the enlightened men know that the soul is separate from the body and is in its own place. Although the moonshine appears to be moving in the turbulent water, the turbulence is just in the water, but the moonshine is straight away coming from the moon and is still. In the same way, the wise men look at the body and the soul separately. का नाडरची भरे शोषे सूर्य तो जैसा तैसाची असे देह होता जाता तैसे देखती माते. The water ponds fill up during the monsoons and dry up during the summer. But the sun, which is reflected in the pond, remains as it is, always. Similarly, the enlightened person, during the birth of the body and the cessation of the body, views the Parabrahman appearing as the soul in the omnipresent form. When a clay pitcher is made by the potter and later gets broken, The space or the air inside it remains as it is. Similarly, the wise know that the soul is infinite and the body arises and perishes. Those wise people know very well that self consciousness neither decreases nor increases. It does not make anyone do karma and it does not itself do any karma. Sant Jnaneshwar Maharaj says this about the ignorant people. आणि ज्ञानही आपैते होईल, प्रज्ञा परमाणूही उगाणा देईल, सकल शास्त्रांचे येईल सर्वस्व हाता. परी ते व्युत्पत्ती ऐसी, जरी विरक्ती न रिगे मानसी, तरी सर्वात्मका मजसी नव्हेची भेटी. Meaning, general and practical knowledge will be attained. Wisdom will be so profound as to study the atoms, and after mastering all the sciences, everything may be achieved. But despite such intense knowledge, if there is no aversion in the mind, then with such knowledge, they will never meet me, the Divine Supreme Soul, the Parabrahman. Even though the words of wisdom, by using the discrimination, are uttered through the mouth, if the attachment to the sensory objects is firmly fixed in the mind, then they will never benefit from the form of the Parabrahman. Even if the scriptures are uttered in a dream, it does not break the bond of the universe. Or one cannot read the scriptures by simply touching them. The ego is encamped in the mind, and the scriptures are being recited with the mouth. In this way, they will not be able to know the Atman and the Divine Supreme Being, the Paramatman, even after taking countless births. Friends, let us recite this shloka again. Yatanto yoginaschainam pasyantyatmanyavasthitam yatantopyatkrutaatmano nainam pashyantya chetasah. Thank you, friends. Let us meet again in the next few days to listen and to learn about the next shloka of this 15th chapter of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Till then, Jai Sri Krishna.